Hey guys, Level here. Got a new video. Guess what? It's major time. And look at that. It's all fucking purple. We're going to Budapest. Star ladder. Scam ladder. Crazy work. Little metal. Yeah, badge looks cool. I like the purple background. I imagine the gold version of the coin is gonna look really good. Sometimes if I don't get diamonds, I might play for the silver because I think the silver looks better. Let's see, what did I do last time? We had the Austin coin. So I didn't get diamonds, so I played for the silver because I think the silver looks better than the gold. I got a couple golds in here. I got do I have a bronze? That'd be pretty sad if I had a bronze. I got Paris silver, Rio silver, a couple golds in there. You can see them scattered out. So hopefully we can at least get a gold this time. But I have never had a diamond. I don't choose the easy diamonds. I don't choose the Navis and the Astralis diamonds. I'm not a fucking pleb. We go for the rare diamonds, you know what I mean? So stage 1. Let's make these picks. I'm not going to think about it too hard. Sometimes I think about it too hard. I will pull up the... there is a website you can use. I forgot what it's called. I think it's majors.im or something. So we got Legacy versus flyquest. Now, from what I remember, Legacy has been quite good. flyquest has JKS now, though. I mean, I'm pretty sure Legacy's been legit. I wish I knew who was on this roster. That would help me decide a little bit. Damn, so Legacy's number 13 in the world. They got Lux, Dumao, Lotto. I know they've been playing really good Counter-Strike. I know that. And I know they've been good at previous majors. They definitely deserve to go forward. So I think they can be like a 3-2 team maybe. In terms of flyquest, I don't really believe in the Australians. I'm gonna be honest, I'm big a JKS fan. Prior to like other teams liking him, you know, I liked him on like Renegades back in the day. But most of those guys are kind of washed up low key, so I think they're probably gonna be a 2-3 team maybe. I won't put them in 0-3. So there's FaZe Clan, Lynn, Vision. So FaZe Clan doesn't have Rain. They've got Jacob. They don't have a Liege. They have Twists. Now, from what I remember about previous rosters, is that Twist was very... he could either perform really well or he could perform quite bad, like under 10 kills. Like, he's not like the Twist you think he is, where he's gonna like drop 25 kills every game. Like, he could definitely play bad. I think, particularly if FaZe Clan plays Nuke a lot, maybe. I just have a feeling they're not really gonna do that. I'm also not impressed with Kerrigan. Most of this year, and it's kind of a major turnoff that he wasn't able to get it done with a Liege on the roster. Obviously, they're gonna be like conflicting, but they should be, you know, impacting each other negatively. But FaZe Clan should still be a decent team, and they weren't a decent team. So it is FaZe Clan, though. I mean, I don't really want to root against them. Lynn Vision, I can't really remember who's on this roster. I think it's like, what is it, like Westmelon and Zacher and shit. I don't think they're going to do anything, personally. I think FaZe Clan is probably, I mean, I mean, Brokey's been playing better. Let's put them in for now, okay? Gamerlegion. Got some bum-ass fucking... Got some bum-ass, the HypeX guy. I don't think he's a good opper, but I like ZTR. I think Rez can show up. I think Towson can show up. I think PR is really good, right? Everyone there, the first four is really good. They just don't have an opper. But they have 4 solid riflers, so they should be able to get through this part. Their T-side calling should be good. I mean, yeah, just with the rifling power alone, they should be able to get through. So there's Bait and M80. Now, I'm actually a big M80 fan. I like Lake a lot. Is it Lake and Swisher? Are they still on that team? I don't think they have what it takes to compete on an international level. Like, sometimes they do. They show flashes, but I don't know. So, yeah, Slacks, really good. Swisher, really good. Hexed, fine. Sin, pretty good. And Lake, pretty good. So, I mean, again, another, like, young rifling core that could cause some upsets. Bait. Kind of just doing this on the fly, really low effort. It's kind of some free engagement in the algorithm, you know what I mean, guys? Drop a sub, drop a subscription. So Bait has Head Trick, Who Can Op, Alex, I don't know who he is, NPL. Yeah, that roster is not going anywhere. Honestly, that roster is kind of bad. That might be my first 03 pick. But I'm just gonna go off the what's here on the left side and we'll figure it out. Because traditionally, like, I do have a few silver coins, okay? And I've noticed that, like, I would just have perma gold coins if I just pick the top teams. Basically, like, whoever the highest rated team is and you put them over here, there's a pretty good chance you'll be able to make it through to the next stage. But I like customizing it and think about it just a little bit more. Because, you know, it's more fun that way. So fnatic has Crims, who apparently has resurged. He's found a resurgence. Blame F, who I think is still really good. I think that Fear guy is actually quite good. I think Jambo and Jackasmo are both, like, fine players. This roster is fine. And I don't know who the Fear's the IGL, right? He's the guy they pulled from Passion UA to lead, which means you just have Blame F kind of rifling. Damn, do I, like, genuinely believe that they're going to make it through? I don't. I will put this team here. No, I mean, I think they can make it through. They need to play well. Okay, what's up with parivision? Notice the Halo music in the background. Just trying to catch some vibes. Hopefully this video doesn't get copyright striked, so I don't have to, like, re-record it or something. That would suck. I don't really care. I'm just gonna leave the Halo music in the background. So this, oh man, parivision. So parivision is some project that James has, and they just cracked top 20, but, like, in the world, like, they're not very good. I want to believe in this roster, but just because it's, like, James. But yeah, I mean, James was fucking robbed. Honestly, James was so robbed that I hope luck is on his side. And we'll put him in, right? Just because these are just placeholders. These are just placeholders. Okay, so I see ninjas in pajamas there. That's an interesting one. Yeah, so far, like, I'm fine with these teams. I mean, it's low quality Counter-Strike. The only team I really don't believe in is Bait. So ninjas in pajamas. They have Snappy, Shush, Wrinkles really good. They've got U-Jerks and Kaspersky. I think this is an interesting core. They've been on a slight downwards trend. What's up with that? I think they turn up. I think most of the core, I won't say most of the core. I don't actually know how old Shush and U-Jerks are, but I'm sure Snappy can whip them into shape. So I'm actually going to put Nip in 3-0. Let's see who they play so I can justify that because we have the first round matches. Nip plays NRG, who I think is super beatable because that's an American team, and American teams are very beatable. So we will look up NRG next. I believe it's Nitro, Sonic, Bro. Actually, NRG did have a small period of time where they looked quite good. It's Hex, Nitro. My phone is like bugging out. Oh no, it's not. Nitro, Sonic, Exotic, Bro, and George. And then Daps is the coach. Okay, so I believe in Daps. I believe in Nitro's fine. Bro is good. Sonic is good. Sonic's actually like pretty underrated, I'm not gonna lie. The other two guys is I really don't know, man. And honestly, like this team could be really good or they could be really trash. So if that's the case, I have a lot of faith in M80 in like all of their players, right? So I should push them up. We'll put NRG here for now. Is that going to be a tough match for Ninjas in Pajamas? I would say no. That's what I would say. So who does M80 play in the first round? They play Bait, and I think Bait's going to go 0-3. So M80 should start out 1-0. Wait, no. If M80 wins, they will be in the top bracket, and they have to play Legacy. Ooh. Because I think Legacy is going to be FlyQuest, right? Okay. So let's say Legacy beats FlyQuest. Let's say Legacy beats M80. Don't know about that one. Okay, we'll do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put... I want to put FlyQuest actually advancing, maybe. Not too many teams left. I don't fully believe in everything that's there. So Fluxo. Probably have to look... I wish you could just, like, eyeball this, but, like, low-key, you kind of have to look at the roster and, like, think about it just a tiny bit. I'm not like looking at map pools and stuff, but let's see, Fluxo roster. Which team got snubbed from the last major? Was it Fluxo or like I feel like it was some team named like Beast something, and like Fluxo took their spot. So Art, Lukowski, Decenti, Key, and Zevi. I also think that team's probably fine. It sounds like a fine team, like 5 players, but I mean, it also sounds like a 2 and 3 team. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I'm also like parivision's probably really bad. Okay, I'm not gonna like sit here and defend parivision. I'm not gonna put Imperial through, even though they usually do pretty well at majors. Cello's good. Vinny is like kind of underwhelming. Skulls is super underwhelming. Try. No Way is good, and then Try. I just feel like he never shows up. I just feel like this is kind of like the Brazilian reject team, and like these guys just have their own style and they don't mesh and they don't show up when the time is big. So Imperial, I think there's some quality in each of the players, but I don't know how many games they're gonna win. So that's just a placeholder for now. I think is Coldzera still on red candids? So they've got Drop, Che Jesus, Cowez, History, and Venom Zera. It's an interesting roster. The Huns is the second Mongolian team. Rare Atom is the Chinese guys. Fluxo was not super great. I think we just looked at them. So the only team I haven't really looked at was Lynn Vision. I thought actually no, this was like the Zacher like Westmoreland team, right? Do they have Starry? Oh, Amelia. Oh, Amelia's so cool. And Call Me Sue. They played good last major. I remember they played really good. Yeah, all these teams are quite disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. So I think if most of the teams are disappointing, I think Imperial can make it through. I think we'll put the Huns here. I'm sure the Huns are good. I mean, it's like they got Bart. They've got like maybe the score guy. They got some other Mongolians. Like they're not bad. Parivision. So like, is Jane the answer? Because I actually just want to put flyquest here and kind of call it a day. I don't know if that's really fair. And dude, I honestly could bomb out, right? Like, if I choose wrong, hold on. Who do the Huns play? So the Huns play Parivision first. So Parivision could start out with a win. I'm putting a lot of faith in fnatic to beat the red candids. Rare Atom's gonna have to play like bait or M80. I think the Huns are going 0 and 3. So I feel really good about that actually. Fluxo gamerlegion plays Nip. Ooh, okay, you know what? That's kind of scary. If gamerlegion and ninjas in pajamas win, they play each other in the next round. So who's got like the easiest run? FaZe Clan has to play Lynn Vision. If they win, they have to play Rare Atom or Imperial Esports, I think. Let's just click this and find out. Ah, if Rare Atom wins, they have to play M80. Still doable. Honestly, FaZe Clan's a swap FaZe and Nip. I feel pretty good about that. And then Legacy is good. Are they gonna go 3-0? I almost want to put like NRG or fnatic there, just in case. Fnatic has to play red candids and then probably parivision, and then they'll be 2-0. They'll have to play. Legacy Fnatic will play each other if they win out, kind of, maybe, in like this simulated bracket I'm looking at that I'm not going to mess with too much, so I don't know if it's pure fact. Fnatic should make it through. Legacy should beat Fnatic. It's hard to say. The only other person I would swap out Legacy and the only other team there I would swap Legacy out for is M80 and NRG. So let's just look at NRG, and then that's pretty much I'm pretty comfortable with that. So NRG has to play Ninjas in Pajamas, which they're probably not gonna beat. M80 is playing Bait, and then they play Legacy. So most of these teams are just gonna run into Legacy at some point. Ooh, you know what though? M80 could beat them in a best of 1. Maybe M80 is the pick here. If M80 wins this, they have to play gamerlegion in a best of 3. And that's if they beat Ninjas in Pajamas. Okay, it could be Fnatic in a best of 3. Yo, let's put M80 here. And I feel pretty good about that. I feel quite good about that. Those are my picks. Yeah, bro, lock it in. In other news, I have a Buy Me a Coffee page. You can buy me a coffee if you want. There's a donation link. There's also a store page where you can purchase a demo review if you want me to review your demo, and I will help you become a better player. And then another thing is, I noticed, if you guys care about these little sticker slab things, number 6969 is the Paris 2023 Nico sticker. I'm sure there's a bunch of these in circulation. They're only like 10 cents right now. So you can have a little meme on your gun, bro. Drop a sub, drop a like, drop a comment. Tell me that my picks are bad. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. Oh, I mean, I guess I could talk about these stickers. So I think these are cool. I like the Austin ones a little bit better, but I think Budapest did a good job of choosing a font here. And then I like the flower design on the outside, and I like that the flowers match the team colors. I think that's really good. And then when you get a purple, it's embroidered. Now, I don't really like this very much because it seems like it's more of a patch, and embroidery should be ironed onto clothing, not ironed onto a gun. So I don't really know how this is a sticker if it's embroidered. I think that's kind of, I guess, an oversight on whoever chose this. However, I think I have a feeling that embroidery has something to do with Hungary. It could be like a cultural thing. I can't quite remember. I mean, if they're choosing it as the sticker style, then I'm sure it does, because that's kind of a theme that they've been doing recently. I'll have to double check on Wikipedia. And then I like that the hollows are like they got all the flower colors. These look good. And then the golds, I mean, they look all right. They look okay. I know they look trash when they're scratched, but if you don't scratch it, you've got golden flowers surrounding it, and I support this decision, bro. The stickers look good.